Hey y'all, hey. It's Kendi K all day, and this is Creator Q&A. Welcome to ShopTalk, the live creator makerspace for the YouTube content creator. Welcome in, creators. This is Kendi K all day. This is episode 86, and it's the thing that made ShopTalk, where the content creator collective comes together for 3 live streamed episodes each week to talk shop as YouTube content creators. Welcome in, friends. Thank you for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Friends, we're going to get right to it. If you have questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat and we'll put them up. And the content creator collective that is already gathering in the comments, we're going to answer those questions together to grow our channels to and through full monetization. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is ShopTalk, our live creator makerspace. Thank you for being here and thank you for your patience. We want to welcome in some of these great content creators. First in the building is Jackie McKeever. Jackie D. Jackie D in the building. Was over with Jackie on a live stream this past Sunday. Great live stream reflecting on the life, the legacy of civil rights icon and American icon, Jesse Jackson. We know that we lost a foot soldier for justice. We lost a great one, a great American hero in Jesse Jackson. And she was just reflecting on the weeks-long ceremonies where he lay in state at the Rainbow Push Coalition so that all that who wanted to pay their respects could. What a great American icon. And then she gave us some word. She gave us some corporate prayer. I loved all of that, Jackie. Thank you for being here. This is Kendi K all day. We want to welcome in content creator Sandra James, Living It. Thank you for being here. It's that guy, great, faithful GLP-1 Journey, otherwise known in different parts of these YouTube streets as G Money. It's G Money. Thank you for being here, G Money. We want to welcome in Gemini Diva 79. We want to welcome in Rebounding with Cheryl, one of my favorite rebounders, Rebounding with Cheryl. And did I hear this morning that you have over 3? How many rebounding videos do you have? And y'all, she is a rebounder for a lady of a particular age. And so that's what I love about her. And she's got the tunes over there. And so if you are into worship music, she has so much content over there, y'all. It is accessible rebounding for women of a particular age, for humans of a particular age. Let me correct that statement. Y'all check out Rebounding with Cheryl. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Kendi K highly recommends Rebounding with Cheryl. We want to welcome in content creator Simply Debbie Sue. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. Thank you for being here, Simply Debbie Sue. Thank you all for being in that chat, and don't forget to drop your channel link so that we can cross-pollinate our audiences. This is the place. This is a safe space to connect, to collaborate, to learn a few things about being a YouTuber so that you can grow your channel to and through full monetization. We want to welcome in Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. I was over there, y'all. I had to laugh at myself. I was over with Mrs. Paula and I got a late notification, obviously a very late notification, because when I looked closer, it said that she had been live 6 hours ago. Yet it said that at some point on the notification, it said that she was live 15 minutes ago. And I know Mrs. Paula, she does, she's a talker. Women of a particular age, we know how to talk. We're experts at that, right? And so I'm just talking back to Mrs. Paula in the house, right? I'm talking back to my laptop, meaning I'm talking to Mrs. Paula, and I'm dropping in her comments, and she's not saying my name. And she's a proper Southern lady, so she always greets folks when they come to her house. And I said, well, what is going on here? And then I realized, oh, this is the replay of her live stream from 6 hours ago. And so I just cracked up with myself. Y'all, you got to get over yourself. We want to welcome in Crazy Kid 949. Oh, you were burning things in the brush with the gator? Is that when she was riding that gator going 50,000 miles an hour? I'm here asking about her frames. She had on some cute pink frames. And I'm trying to hold a whole conversation. We want to welcome in Mrs. G. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Friends, let's go ahead and let's proceed forward. If you do have any questions as a content creator, go ahead and drop those in the chat. And we're going to go ahead and proceed with the questions. Let's bring on those questions. Question coming in from Gemini Diva 79. Should I use AI on my channel? Should I use AI on my channel? Well, Content Creator Collective, we got a question already. Should we be using AI on our channels? Well, to take it personally, as a content creator, my channel is Kendi K all day. And if you're asking me as a content creator, as a YouTuber, do I use AI on my channel? Absolutely. Yes, I do. Yes. And my favorite, I have three AI platforms that I simply absolutely love. Two of them come to us from YouTube Studio, from the makers of YouTube. It is Ask Studio, AskStudio, Ask Studio, and also the inspiration feature, also given to you for free through YouTube Studio. Both of those are AI-driven virtual assistants for the YouTube creator. And then the third one is ChatGPT version 5. Yes, I absolutely use AI to streamline my content creation process. And y'all, that is the YouTube Partner Program policies. They encourage you to do that so that you can streamline and use AI as your virtual assistant so that you can get to the meat of the matter and push out more quality content. Speaking of quality content, thank you for that question, Gemini Diva. Let me see if we have any other comments on that question that I can pop up on the screen for us. Crazy Kid 949 says, only if it makes actual sense to do so. Okay, good answer. And then positivity. I was thinking, am I saying your name wrong, friend? Is it positive T or is it positivity? We are doing content creator Q&A for the YouTuber for this episode of ShopTalk. Welcome in, content creators. And you can always cross-pollinate and drop your channel link throughout this stream so that folks can get connected with you. You can also take a moment and y'all drop a couple sentences, drop a short phrase in the chat. Let folks know what kind of content you put out on your channel, because the best way to grow your channel for 2026 is to collaborate and grow. Collaborate and grow. Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, says, I use those AI applications too. And again, they are Ask Studio, And thank you, Sandra James, Living It, one of my favorite content creators in these YouTube streets. It's Sandra James, Living It. She's a survivor and she has just started chapter 64. She just had her 64th birthday last week. She, no worries, y'all. You can go ahead and wish her a happy birthday. Drop happy birthday down in that chat for her. And she says her favorite color, let me see if I remember it. Favorite color is, it was in that box I sent her. It was the tissue paper. Was it pink? I think her favorite color is pink, y'all. Okay, I see a lot of pink coming up. Okay, so it must be pink. We must have it right. It's pink. It's pink. Happy birthday, Sandra James, Living It. But let me put her comment back up because she wrote that for us. As Studio, you will find As Studio in YouTube Studio. As soon as you open up YouTube Studio on your cell phone, but I highly recommend you always open up YouTube Studio in the full desktop edition so you can see all that it has to offer, and it's going to give you all the information you need, the back office information you need about your channel so that you can make data-driven decisions about your next moves in these YouTube streets. So As Studio is there. It's up in the upper right-hand corner near your channel profile pics. In the upper right-hand corner, next to it's right in between the notification bell and the question mark. There's a question mark in a circle, and then is the As Studio. It's like a diamond shape. It's black, but when you hover over it, it will be pink, just like Sandra James, just like her favorite color. Sandra James has it listed there as Studio. Yes, y'all, you don't have to, y'all. Kendi K has several episodes of Shop Talk that walk you through some key analytics, the ABCs, analytics basics for content creators. But truth be told, that will help you, of course, because I'm going to take you through step by step and how to read those analytics, what they mean to you, and what they say about you and your channel. But friends, your best friend, your virtual assistant that is ready to work with you 24 hours a day is Ask Studio, and also the inspiration feature, also available through the YouTube Studio app. Friends, you ask Studio, how did this video perform? Or you can just say this, analyze this video. Put the title of the video in there or put the video ID in there, and y'all just cut and paste the URL for the video into Ask Studio, and they're going to Ask Studio, your virtual assistant will then introduce themselves to you and start analyzing. Yes, give you information, tell you what it means, give you recommendation, and tell you the things that went well for your video or your live stream. Absolutely. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I highly recommend you use AI to streamline your content creation process, because I guarantee every YouTuber who is making a full-time living as a content creator on YouTube, they are absolutely activating AI to create and put out content as a virtual assistant. Absolutely, they are. Other AI-driven applications is the YouTube Create app. You can download that app on your device. Gemini Diva says she likes ChatGPT better. Yes. In fact, Gemini Diva, we did that in the Click Clinic. If you like her stylized, highly stylized, detailed cartoon avatar in her profile picture there, she based that on a real photograph of herself. And look at what ChatGPT generated. You just have to know how to properly prompt ChatGPT. And thank you for attending our Click Clinic a couple Saturdays ago, Gemini Diva. It was so good to meet Gemini Diva and to interact with the creators who wanted a up close and personal workshop. And we did a Click Clinic, so we were focusing on thumbnails. Thank you all for being here for this episode of Shop Talk. This is our content creator makerspace. If you do have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat. Put 2 Q's there so that I'll know it's a question, and don't forget to put a question mark on it, and then it'll highlight it for me so I will be sure not to miss it. What a great. Thank you for that feedback. Gemini Diva says, no problem. I would do it again. Thank you. We'll be rolling out our March workshop in just another few days or so. So be on the lookout for that. This is Kendi K all day. Okay. It looks like we have some questions going through the chat. People asking questions. If you look through the settings for where you put it in your banner, it will tell you the sizes the banner will end up being. Then make your template that size. Yeah, again, those are resources that were shared during the Click Clinic. So folks have ready references to make some positive moves and level up in 2026 for their channel. Y'all, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking and staying. And if you haven't hit that like button, please do. And speaking of which, let's take a look at our poll question for today. Our poll question asked, be honest, what's hardest for you to post consistently? What is hardest for you to post consistently? Going live, long form videos, community posts, or shorts? It looks like the Content Creator Collective, it says what's hardest for me right now is going live. It does take a lot of bandwidth, and that's why I am using my avatar today, because I am just a part-time creator, y'all. So I have worked all day, and friends. So please, thank you for grace, even for Kendi K. Yeah, this is a long day, and I still have to eat my dinner and all of that good stuff. So I am coming to you in the best way that I know how, and I appreciate you allowing me to use just my voice and just modulating my voice up and down, and I hope that you're following me. This is Kendi K all day. So the things that we're having that are challenging us most right now is going live. Takes a lot of bandwidth to go live, and believe it or not, I am naturally introverted, so I am quite shy. And so that too is another reason why going live is a big thing for me. It still is, even with over 400 live streams under my belt. It is still difficult for me to go live. And let me check that chat, and let's get some more. Let's hear from some more content creators. Thank y'all for being here. This is Kendi K all day, and this is Shop Talk, our content creator makerspace. Oh, Sandra James says she did a poll on her channel and talked about the same thing, being community posts. Using community posts consistently. Yes, I have really increased the number of community posts, because community posts are a lighter lift than me editing a long form video or going live. Sometimes all I have the bandwidth for as a part-time content creator is to put out a community post. Y'all, don't forget to check out our community post series. We did a deep dive into community posts and how to use those community posts to really leverage your content creation weekly flow and your outputs. How much count community posts as part of your content on your channel, along with your live streams, along with your long form videos, along with your 1 or 2 shorts, and then go heavy on the community posts. You're going to get more bang for the buck off of the community post. What do shorts do? They're going to bring you subscribers. We want to welcome in creator Mary's Life Journey. Y'all, she's in the last mile to monetization. So if you've got the time and if you want to pay it forward, check out Mary's Life Journey. When you get there, let her know Kendi K sent you. Mrs. Paula agrees. It does take a lot of bandwidth to go live. Y'all, let's play a little game. Let's play a little game, and I am steadily monitoring this chat for questions. So if you do have a question, go ahead and drop it in the chat. Put 2 Q's in front of it. That will alert my eyes, my tired eyes. And put a question mark at the end. Ooh, good question coming to us from Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, and then we'll play our little game. If you unlisted a video and later reposted, maybe a week or 2 later, will it be introduced as a new video? No, it will not. But how, tell me this, Mrs. G, is any video introduced as a new video? I don't know that there's like a banner. I know like when you have a premiere, it'll have a little flag in the corner that says this is a premiere. But I don't know that it has little signage or banners that say new video. Or maybe I'm mistaken, or could you clarify that? Content creators, maybe you understand exactly what she's talking about. So please go ahead and reply, and I'll put it up on the screen here. Let me read it again, see if I get more clarity, because y'all, I'm just a part-time content creator. I've worked a full day on my full-time job. If you unlisted a video and later reposted, you meaning make it public, you take it from unlisted to public, which is a good practice. Don't ever delete your content. I'll repeat that. Don't ever delete your content, which is my recommendation. But instead, if you're not sure about it, if you just want to pause it, move it to unlisted. And she said, if you then repost it, meaning make it public, a week or 2 later, will it be introduced as a new video? I'm not to my knowledge. No, because the video's content date, meaning when you made it public for the first time, is forever logged in YouTube. Or give us a few more details on that. Let me see if anyone else is tracking your intent on the question and they can help us. A similar question, or a question also about unlisting a video and then making it public again. That's what they're meaning by saying relist it. They're taking it from unlisted to public, back to public. Do you get to keep your watch hours? Yes. That is why we say don't delete, don't hit the delete button, because if you hit the delete button and they're going to ask you, are you sure you want to delete this content? Because if you say yes, it is gone forever, and so are the watch hours, which is why we say instead of deleting your content, unlist it. If there's something in there that we need to clip out, we can show you how to do that. If there's something that we need to clip out that you're no longer proud of being on your channel and no longer aligns with your values, etc., we can show you how to clip those things out of your content. So just unlist it, and then let's work together as the Content Creator Collective to support you and teach you a few new tools of the trade as a YouTuber. So yeah, that's why we ask you, and that's why we strongly suggest you unlist your content instead of deleting it, because when you unlist, your watch hours always and your view count always stay with that content. This is a great, I love Q&As when we just go back to the basics and just answer creator questions straight from the chat. Good point, crazy kid. Remember those watch hours from your long format videos and your live streams. They recycle every 365 days. You'll lose those hours every day beyond 365 in the same order that you gained them. And y'all, let's stop and play a game. It looks like I've covered all the questions. But if you have some, let me make sure before we play our little game. And of course, it's a learning game. We're going to learn something here as content creators. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. And this is an old-fashioned question and answer. For the YouTube content creator, we are the content creator makerspace. This is Kendi K all day. We want to thank Monique Poe coming on in there with those custom emojis. Monique Poe really moving rapidly towards monetization. Y'all make sure you spend some time with Monique Poe. I watched her entire playlist. Y'all check her out. It's a 10 out of 10 for me over there with Monique Poe. She's a wife. She's a mom. She's a member of the basket community. And y'all, she brings us the deals. For real, for real. She shares all the deals that she finds in our local retailers and Dollar General, in the Dollar Tree. I pay $1.50 for candy and snacks. She goes in the Dollar Tree and gets bags of stuff for 25 cents a piece. I'm just saying, check out her content. Check out her content. Y'all, you might want to take a moment as a content creator, the content creators who are gathered here, drop in those comments. Let us know what kind of content you put out on your channel, and I'll pop it up on the screen, because this is a connect and grow space. Collaborations are the way to go. The YouTube CEO said that in 2025, and that is still the case. Y'all, speaking of that, let me share this. And it looks like we did answer Mrs. G's question. Y'all check out Mrs. G, your favorite auntie, known to us also as Heartily Happy. Y'all, friends, we did an awesome collaboration. I had an awesome collaboration last evening, and it's going to be now a weekly collaboration with GLP-1 content creators, or should I say content creators who are using GLP-1s for weight loss. As you know, Kendi K is much more than ShopTalk. I love ShopTalk because I love the idea of creators supporting creators. That's what we do here for ShopTalk. We talk shop for 3 live stream Q&As on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But I'm also a lifestyle channel, and part of my lifestyle at 50 and fabulous, yes, Kendi K is 50 and fabulous. Part of that lifestyle is being on a weight loss journey. And y'all, I just took my second dose. This is week 2 for me on the GLP-1 Zepbound. I'm on 2.5 milligrams or micrograms. But my dose is 2.5. That's the first dose of Zepbound, and I'm on week 2 of Zepbound. And y'all, I have lost. We're going to talk about that later. But y'all, check out this if you are interested in GLP-1s, if you are taking GLP-1s, if you want to find others who are taking the same GLP-1 as you. And we're talking Zepbound, Mounjaro, Ozempic, Wegovy, Rybelsus. Y'all, check us out on Monday nights. And we had a great inaugural stream. And thank you all to all those who came through, because you might be supporting someone who's on a weight loss journey using a GLP-1. You might be thinking about using a GLP-1 yourself. And y'all, you can look for this live stream now that it's in the video demand, the replay segment of the YouTube streets. Check in the comment section of this live stream tonight. Check up in the pin to the top of the comments. You will see a link so that you can watch that after this live stream ends, of course. But y'all, I want you to let's evaluate. This is our little game. Let's evaluate the thumbnail that I absolutely use AI to create. Absolutely. Okay. AI is your friend. Just because you choose not to use AI doesn't mean the world is not using AI for just about everything. Okay. Everything. I'm so sorry to tell you, friends. So I use AI to help me create this thumbnail in probably less than 2 minutes. And it looks amazing to me. But you tell me. Now, let's evaluate this thumbnail because I think it will help you as a content creator ensure that you make sure that your thumbnails have key elements. Okay. So, people, even AI generated people, if you're having a bad hair day, tell AI to generate a person for you. People are more clickable. When people see a person on the thumbnail, even if it's not you, it makes the thumbnail more clickable. But keep in mind, the more you put yourself on your thumbnails, that's your branding, your channel with your image, your likeness. Have you ever heard of NIL? Name, image, likeness. That's what the stars sell you. Name, image, and likeness. My thumbnail tonight includes my image, doesn't it? My likeness. Yes. But this was the panel. We were down to the wire. I needed a quick thumbnail, and this is what AI created for me. And friends, we had a full house during that live stream last night. So many GLP-1 users, folks who are using GLP-1s, or folks who are thinking about using GLP-1s for medical weight loss, and folks who are supporting folks on a weight loss journey. Thank you to all those who showed their support last Monday, and we'll see you back on next Monday. And this time we're going to be hosted over on G Money's channel, and that is Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey. Y'all can't even say it without a straight face. Thank you. We see that Sandra James Living It says, my content is focused on sharing the journey of surviving colorectal cancer and living with a permanent ostomy. I also share videos in support of those who are caring for ostomates and an ostomy life. And y'all, I told you she's on chapter 64. She just celebrated her 64th birthday. So if you are a human of a particular age, y'all, you're going to like the vibe over there. We want to welcome in Cropper. It's David Corey with Crop. He is a Texas farmer and homesteader down there in the Dallas area. Welcome in, content creator. Cropper is in the building. We want to welcome in Jerry G. So y'all take a look at this thumbnail. So what do you see? You see lots of people representing a panel. You see, look at the words. Do you see how few words I have here on this thumbnail? So not the whole title, because the title, y'all, are the words that are next to the thumbnail or underneath the thumbnail, depending on what device a viewer would look at your thumbnail from. We call that kind of the caption, meaning the fewer words. It should be far fewer words. Now, again, I was under a tight crunch. I went with what AI suggested, and I created this thumbnail using ChatGPT, and I can show you how. We just had a clinic on it during the month of February. And friends, notice that we listed all of these SEO keywords. So the few words that you see on this thumbnail, friends, they are all SEO optimized words. Keywords that folks, what is a keyword, Candy K? I keep hearing keywords, SEO. SEO is an acronym. It stands for Search Engine Optimization. What are keywords, phrases that folks are searching for on Google, on YouTube? Do you know that so many folks, more and more people are using YouTube like a search engine, just like Google or Safari? Yes. Or, right. Or Gemini, folks are using, if all you're doing with AI is using it as a search engine, you are totally underestimating your virtual assistant. You got to learn how to activate that thing. Y'all check out my previous episodes of Shop Talk. You can look in the description box and get the playlist link. So friends, I used the ChatGPT version 5 to create this thumbnail for our panel, GLP-1 Real Talk. That's the name of the weekly live stream, GLP-1 Real Talk. And friends, drop in the chat, what click-through rate do you think we've had? What do you think is the click-through rate on this video? It was a live stream yesterday when we were live. Now it's known as a replay or a VOD, video on demand. Drop in the chat and tell me, what do you think the click-through rate was? It's a number somewhere typically between 2 and 10% or more. What do you think the click-through rate would be on this thumbnail created for me by AI, ChatGPT version 5, which is amazing if you know how to prompt it. Okay, Monique says click-through rate of 11. Okay, that means you really believe in this thumbnail. It hits a lot of the buttons. It hits a lot of the buttons. It's got a lot of people on it, not just one person, because this was a panel of GLP-1 content creators who are using GLP-1s for medical weight loss. Gemini Diva says, I'm giving it an 8. Y'all tell me why you're giving it these click-through rates. I'm going to tell you in just a moment. Sandra James, I like Sandra. Sandra says, I've given this a 10 plus click-through rate because all the medical medications, the GLP-1s at the top, are highly searched terms. She's onto something there. She's onto something there. Now remember, the takeaway here is, what can I do to get higher click-through rates on my content? We want to shout out Fuzzy Adventures for reaching 300 subscribers last week. Congratulations. Candy Cat's going to drop in the chat and give you some congratulations. Congratulations, Fuzzy Adventures. Don't forget to drop your channel link. Y'all, I told you I'm tired. Candy K is 50 years old. Amen. By the grace of God, I am here. Sandra James also says, notice that the words GLP-1 and Real Talk, that's the title of this weekly Monday night panel, is bigger than the rest of the words, because those are, y'all, when people say real talk, that means folks are going to get beyond what is polite, and they're going to give you the real answers. Yes, you can lose a lot of weight on a GLP-1, but there's some side effects too that are not as pleasant as a weight loss. You got to deal with you got to take the good with the bad. There's our friend, Jackie McKeever. Welcome in. There's Vicky's World, 2 moms. Monique Post says a very popular topic. If you are taking a GLP-1, if you like the vibe on the panel, y'all please go back over to my community post and look for the form and fill out that form if you are a content creator and you are taking GLP-1s, one of these GLP-1s listed at the top. If you'd like to join that weekly panel, we are looking for a few more good humans, good, kind humans that want to rock with us. And y'all, it's a great way to grow your channel. Collaborations are the way to grow your channel to and through full monetization. Y'all, so let me see. Did anyone else share anything else? What is the click-through rate on this AI-generated thumbnail created for me by ChatGPT in less than 2 minutes? Fuzzy Adventure says they have been working on all different kinds of content. We want to welcome in Mr. Mulatto. Here, Mr. Mulatto 365. Y'all probably couldn't even hear me because I be all up in the rafters, don't I? And thank you, friends. Y'all, the click-through rate on this video was 7.1. And notice that that graphic that you see on the left should be very familiar to you. We've used it in the past when we were doing our Click Clinic, and we've done several videos trying to support folks to understand the analytics basics for content creator. Kendi K calls them the ABCs. That's analytics basics for content creators. And so a click-through rate of 7, y'all, means that the YouTube supercomputers pushed us out to wider and wider audiences. That means we're going to get more impressions. Our thumbnail, this very thumbnail, was going to be put on devices all over the globe and certainly all over the US, because that happens as soon as you get to a click-through rate of about 4% or more. And so not bad, y'all. I didn't even create it. I didn't do the heavy lift. I used my virtual assistant. Didn't have time, y'all. I'm just a part-time content creator in these YouTube streets. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Everybody, look at here. Y'all, it's Stash Cash YouTube. Welcome in, content creator. The Stash Cash has helped us to co-host Shop Talk. Welcome in, creators. Thank you for being here, content creators. So, y'all, I hope that mini lesson and our little game we played, that thing came in at a click-through rate at this moment is 7.1%. 7.1%. Y'all, that is a real good. Look at our chart there. Look at our handy dandy. You know, Kendi K believes in the art of show and tell. Because see, we got a lot of content creators out here in these YouTube streets who claim to be showing you the ins and outs of how to grow your channel to and through full monetization. But Kendi K, y'all, tell the truth now and tell the truth. Kendi K is the only one who's going to show you how to do it step by step. Kendi K believes in a good visual for the people. Go ahead, y'all. Take a photo of Kendi K's visual there on the left. So that you can use that to help you analyze your own click-through rate on your content. Each and every one of your pieces of content, be it a long format video, a live stream, and even a short, has a click-through rate on it. We want to welcome in All Things with Mia J. Thank you, friend. Stash says, what up, family? Yes, we are the Content Creator Collective. Absolutely. And speaking of big gurus, I had the sincere pleasure of going over there with Rob the Maritimer. That's one of your friends in these YouTube streets. Y'all, Mrs. Paula, y'all don't sleep on Mrs. Paula. Y'all, it's a 10 out of 10. Kendi K highly recommends. Mrs. Paula does retirement. Y'all, Mrs. Paula hangs out with Rob the Maritimer. She's been on panel with that big YouTuber who just reached 100,000 subscribers. Just reached that epic milestone of 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he opened live on his live stream this morning. I was watching Rob the Maritimer while I worked this morning. He opened up his YouTube box. He was able to order his YouTube plaque, the silver plaque. You get it for free when you reach 100,000 subscribers. He opened it live on camera for us. He talked us all the way through the process. But even Rob the Maritimer doesn't give it to you like Kendi K gives it to you. Kendi K is going to show you step by step how to grow your channel to and through full monetization. But shout out, y'all, check out Rob the Maritimer. And when you get over there, let him know that Kendi K sent you. This is Kendi K all day. Vicky's World, Two Moms, is part of that GLP-1 stream on Monday nights and helped me to co-host Shop Talk this past Sunday. Way to level up in 2026. Vicky's World Two Moms, y'all, is a very new content creator in these YouTube streets. She's on the road to 100 subscribers. So check out her content. What I like about Vicky's World Two Moms, she's a pet mom. She's a mom of two growing boys. They are thriving over there. And Vicky, like me, is using GLP-1s for weight loss. And I love her health journey, y'all. She has recorded and posted on her channel her daily workouts over 50 something days. What day are you on now in this workout streak for weight loss? So not just taking a GLP-1, but also working out. And y'all, she is working out, and I love, motivates me. Motivates me. Thank you, Vicky's World. I appreciate you and your workout content. She's got a great playlist or two over there as well. Y'all check her out and let her know that Kendi K sent y'all. So if you do happen to check out some of these creators, y'all, I dropped Low Carb Queen. I dropped her link. It's pinned to the top of the chat along with this GLP-1 video on demand. Now both of those are pinned to the top of the chat stream. Y'all make sure you drop in the comments, because we're the Content Creator Collective. Let's encourage each other. Let's encourage each other. And if you happen to be catching this stream on the replay, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Some folks are relaxing in the comfort of their recliners, possibly even watching from their bed. And so I know at times it's not even appropriate for you to put up any effort and hit a like button. But if you can, I'd appreciate it. And if you can't, just keep watching. Watch time is the biggest indicator to the YouTube supercomputers. Thank you for your long watch sessions. We call those a watch session. Thank you for sticking and staying on Kendi K all day. Thank you for the kind comments, and I love this. I am so glad I became more consistent. Let me put them right back up there. It's Barry and Mrs. Liz from Barry Walking Exercise for Your Health. Barry Walking Exercise for Your Health. Barry Walking Exercise for Your Health. Y'all, they sing over there, they walk, they talk. I love it. Love it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. And y'all, unless I say it's a 10 out of 10, then that's how you know it's not a 10 out of 10. Because, y'all, everybody don't get a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. Everybody don't get a 10 out of 10. I love you, though. And you probably need to stick and stay, that I can help you get your content to a 10 out of 10. But Barry Walker Exercise with Mrs. Liz. Now low key, it's Miss Liz that gets it to a 10 out of 10. I'm just saying. They're a lovely couple who are growing. I love y'all. The best way to grow a YouTube channel in 2026 is with a team. Tag team that thing, just like Mr. Barry and Mrs. Liz are doing. Stick and stay. Stick and stay. Barry knows that Mrs. Liz is his good thing. He know he found his good thing. I believe that's a Southern Soul record, isn't it? I love me some. I love worship music, and I love gospel music, traditional gospel music, and contemporary gospel music. But Kendi K love her some Southern Soul too. I'm just saying. Friends, don't forget, y'all. I'm featuring this content creator because we did have a small technical glitch yesterday, and we weren't able to get over and share with the viewers last night during the GLP-1 Real Talk live stream. We weren't able to show our creator spotlight was Low Carb Queen, someone we all know and love in these YouTube streets. Low Carb Queen, who is vacationing in Myrtle. I said, well, you must be okay. She doesn't say Myrtle Beach. She says, we're vacationing in Myrtle. That's what I'm talking about. Women of a particular age, honey, a friend. Yes. I'm here for all of it. So she's vacationing in Myrtle and but was so kind to join us on the panel because she also is using GLP-1s for weight loss. As a type 2 diabetic, she is a type 2 diabetic, and I am not a type 2 diabetic, and that is why I'm using Zepbound. And y'all, but here is her website. So she has two fully monetized channels. Let me just get straight to the meat of the matter. Don't sleep on content creators in the content creator collective. Low Carb Queen now has two fully monetized channels. So check out at Low Carb Queen, all one word. And then y'all pop over and check out her website. Y'all, this is her website for March. She's talking about what her live streams. This is what consistency looks like once you get to two fully monetized channels. Can you see how she's leveled up? Do you see hashtag channel goals? This is what I'm talking about. We want to welcome in down home, Misty Styles. Hey, my friend. Monetized creator that you are. Congratulations. Recently monetized the creator. Congratulations again. Go out to down home, Misty Style. But when you become a fully monetized content creator of two channels in these YouTube streets, y'all, two fully monetized channels. That's the Low Carb Queen. Y'all, so now she gives you through her website, if you pop over to her lowcarbqueen.net website, and y'all, the link to get there is at the top of the screen. Y'all pop over there and show her some love. Click around because, the supercomputers, AI, are counting your clicks. Yes, let's give her some positive analytics. Let's be intentional. What you put out in the world is exactly what you're going to get back, friends. Put out kindness, and that's what you're going to receive in return. Friends, so what she's given us for March, she said this is your March live stream lineup. Week 1, can we eat it or not? Oh, she did a wonderful live stream talking about Chobani products. Ooh, I want you to get over there and check that out. She did a deep dive. Now you've got to decide, are you going to eat it or not? And remember that week 2 is Women's History Month. This past Sunday, we celebrated the International Day of Women. And this week, friends, it's Nutrition Month as well. And we got to consider our macros on the GLP-1 journey. I'm working with a registered dietitian on my GLP-1 Zepbound journey. And I get to check in with my dietitian. I'm seeing a registered dietitian tomorrow, and it's going to be an in-person visit. So I'll report back on that. And then coming up, it's National Kidney Month as well. She's going to talk about kidney health. And that's something that came up on the GLP-1 panel last night. If you are taking multiple medications, you really have to make sure that you are getting your labs ran during your regular health visits. You should at least have an annual visit. If you are on prescription medication, usually they like to see you every 3 months or every 6 months, and they should be doing lab work at those visits and one of those tests should be checking your kidney functions because so many of these medications will put some stress on your kidneys. Just the nature of medications. They support us in so many ways, but when you take medications for years upon years upon years, they can have an adverse effect on your kidney function, and especially if you are one who is prone to caffeinated drinks and lots of coffee and are not balancing that with lots of water as well. Thank you all for being here. Yes, Mrs. Paula says labs every 6 months for me. And I think for me, Mrs. Paula, is going to be labs quarterly, every 3 months while I'm on this GLP-1 journey. Y'all check me out tomorrow for the latest on my GLP-1s. I'm planning to check in on a live stream for my lifestyle content after that, my dietitian appointment tomorrow. If you're interested. Y'all, thank you for being here for Shop Talk. If you do have any questions, this is just an old-fashioned Q&A. So if you do have any questions as a content creator, go ahead and drop those in the chat. This is Kendi K all day. Y'all, can we believe that? We're already at the top of the hour. Wow, right at the top of the hour. One thing about Mr. Barry and Mrs. Liz, they come right on in there, and so they don't forget, they come right on in looking for the like button. And that's the way I do it too. Then I won't forget to show that content creator some love on their channel. Everyone's chatting it up. And let's see, I think we've got another question or two coming in, friends. Let me see if I can get that up on the screen. Oh, friends, let me show you this. We interrupt this program to share this with you. I saw this and I said, let me make sure I bring that to the Shop Talk audience today. So let me just go here and share my screen. Friends, did you all have trouble? Let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger for us. Did anyone have trouble showing with YouTube loading your content today? Did anybody have trouble with YouTube loading your YouTube content today in StreamYard? And not in StreamYard, in YouTube Studio? Friends, again, in that last column, in the column on the far right, if you go down into YouTube Studio, that column is reserved for YouTube to interact with you and give you alerts about your content, give you alerts about news that you need to know as a content creator. And so they immediately posted 6 hours ago. They posted this, and notice they're using that alert emoji that Kendi K loves. Did y'all know that's one of my favorite emojis? And I didn't even know it was out there until Stealth Health India, Himani, she's also on a GLP-1 weight loss journey. She started using that emoji and I fell in love with it. But they tell us that there are some issues loading YouTube Studio. Did you have any issues today as you worked in YouTube Studio? Drop in the comments and let me know. And this is what I saw when I went into YouTube Studio. I noticed that they had put out an alert for us to take a look at. And this is what it said. Hi, creators. We're aware some of you are experiencing issues with loading YouTube Studio. Here's what you may see across the web and mobile devices. Inaccurate or missing statistics, such as your subscriber counts, or you keep receiving the little duck that says something went wrong. That's been happening a lot, not just today. What it says is our teams are actively investigating the issue and will update the thread as soon as we know. And so these updates will come to you in that last column over all the way to the far right in YouTube Studio. Of course, I'm talking about the full desktop edition. Now, that's what we do over here on Shop Talk. This is Kendi K all day, and this is Shop Talk, and we are just talking shop as YouTube content creators. Thank you all for being here. I love all these content creators. So Jackie D. McKeever says, now check out Jackie D. McKeever. Check out that content creator. I did my whole walk Y'all, I'm super excited on this GLP-1 Zep Bound journey. And so it's just super motivated to get up and get moving, moving my body more than I moved it the day before. That's my goal every day. And so Jackie asked, how many topics or lanes do you focus your channel on? On my particular channel, I have two major lanes. My lifestyle content, which is just Kendi K, being a woman at 50 years of age. Okay. Hot flashes and all, what I'm cooking, what I'm eating, what the boy came back home to live with me instead of his dad. He's a college student. He's 20 years old. So yeah, I got a grown man in my house. That's different. That's different. After a few years away, he's back. You know how they are, but it's all love. I'm enjoying him, but we're having to figure some things out. It's an adjustment, for real, for real. And y'all, again, I'm on a weight loss journey. This is my second week of taking Zepbound for weight loss, to improve my overall health and wellness, because I turned 50 in October, and I want 50 and beyond. I want to be in better health. And so weight loss is my number one priority at this moment. And then I do Shop Talk. Those are my two lanes. And eventually, I suspect by the end of the year, Shop Talk will move to its own channel. But for right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm using them both together. And the biggest reason for that is, y'all, it's just easier on me. I do not have the capacity as a part-time YouTuber to grow two separate channels. I do not. I'm just a part-time content creator, just to be absolutely honest with you. Great question there coming in from Jackie. Thanks for the question. So speaking about the issues coming in from YouTube, Sandra James says, I saw issues in the YouTube studio this morning that the information on my channel was missing. Yes. And I keep seeing that duck. That duck has been showing up, since about, I don't know, all through the weekend. That duck's been showing up on my devices. Ooh, positive T. And T, you probably already tried to correct me in the pronouncing of your name. And the reason why I want to pronounce your channel name correctly, positive T, or it could be positivity, which is either way, it's a great channel name. Love that for you. It says that it took me, my video, 3 hours to load. Wow. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had one take 3 hours. How long was that long form video? Wow, that's impressive. Because that means it must have been a really long video, or there are glitches. Yeah, it's technology, y'all. It works until it doesn't. Okay, Fuzzy Adventure says, haven't had any problems today. Good for you, Fuzzy Adventures, and congratulations on reaching 300 subscribers. Tell us what your next mini goal is for your channel. And I shouldn't say mini goal. Tell us what your next goal is that you're trying to reach on your channel, Fuzzy Adventures. And y'all go ahead and drop your channel link one more time so that folks can connect with you. And y'all, we're going to get that Sprinter van. Yeah, I've got to get off this live stream, y'all. Kendi K is tired. Kendi K is 50 and tired. Okay. So let me see who's in these YouTube streets, and let's see where we can take our joy van. Because I grew up singing in the Sunshine Choir under the auspices of Sister Nell. Sister Nell has gone on to glory. But I'll never forget her. I'll never forget Sister Nell. Sister Nell, I was in her Sunshine Choir, and we wore gold choir robes. She, at one point in its heyday, she had a 100 voice children's choir. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Sister Nell. Amen. So we pulling up in a sprinter raid. I'm not calling it a raid. I don't like the word raid because y'all know me, police. Y'all know trauma. Y'all know. So I don't like anything. Raid doesn't sound like a positive word. And we spread joy and sunshine. So we're pulling up in the joy bus, okay? And it's a sprinter. It's a sprinter because we classy like that. And I believe BMW, or is it Mercedes Benz that makes sprinters? Who makes sprinters, y'all? Drop that in the comments if you know. And let me see who's out here in these YouTube streets. This is Kendi K all day. Let me see who's out here in these YouTube streets. Where can we take our joy bus to? Well, Kendi K, you got to get on out there now so I can share the link. Now, don't forget, if you're interested in becoming a member of Kendi K's core crew, click the join button for all the details. That's my elevated experience for memberships. We'll be coming up to that March prize wheel pretty soon here, pretty quick here. We do a prize wheel every month. All the prizes go to Kendi K's core crew members. That's that elevated membership experience. Okay, let's see who's in these YouTube streets going live at this moment. And our sprinter van is going to spread some joy if we can. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being locked in. Don't forget to hit that like button. We've already visited. I see Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life. We visited her last week on the Joy Bus. Looks like Pitt's Life is having a members appreciation. It looks like Lala was just live 9 minutes ago. We just missed America's High Vibe Coach. Let me double check, make sure she's still not live. Sometimes it has a delay. So it looks like coming up on my device, y'all, it looks like we're going to pop over there and show some love to a content. It is Mrs. Pitt's Life. She loves the color green, y'all. So let her know Kendi K sent you. Let me drop that in the chat for us. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being locked in. It's Kendi K all day. So we're taking the Joy Bus over here, the Joy Sprinter, over here to Pitt's Life, y'all. Pitt's Life, let her know Kendi K sent you, y'all. And only pop over if you can stay at least 5 or 10 minutes, y'all. We don't want to hurt anybody's channel. If you can't stick and stay, then, check her out on a different day. But don't pop in if you've got to pop right out. That shows negative signals to the YouTube supercomputers. All of YouTube is run by supercomputers. Probably running that Python coding. And y'all, I'm going to go ahead and drop down into the chat. Y'all, I want to leave that. Y'all check Pitts. It says Pitts. This is Mrs. Pitts. She's got a great channel over there. She does some unique things, y'all. She's having a member appreciation, and Kendi K happens to be a member on her channel. Let me say, the Joy Sprinter is pulling up. Y'all, don't meet me there. Beat me there, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on and join this party train. And this is Kendi K all day. Hey there, Shamika. Shamika, you should be receiving your prize. Shamika was one of our winners in the February prize patrol. Won some U.S. postage stamps, a sheet of those showing our American heroes. And I'm going to keep that a surprise so you can see. She said she had 3 to choose from, and Shamika says she didn't matter which one. She would love any one of those featuring our American heroes. One of the great ones in American history. And Entrepreneurial Diary Shamika, y'all, she knows how to do that penny shopping at Dollar General. I have enjoyed your content, Shamika. Have you seen me over on your channel? I hope you don't think I'm stalking you, but I love your content, Shamika. Serial entrepreneur that you are. Monique says, Kenny K, I'll see you over there with Pitts Live. Okay, friends, that's it. That's all. Thank you all for joining me. Let me drop her channel link one more time in case anybody wants that link to meet us there at Pitts Live. She loves the color green, and let her know Candy K sent you. I'll see you back here on Thursday for ShopTalk. This is Candy K all day. There's Monique Poe on the big screen over here with Mrs. Pitts. I love that for us. Y'all, I'm getting ready to end my stream now. Thank y'all for being here. This is Candy K all day. Goodbye for now.